Hey everyone, this is Yogurt Man, or YogurtArchangel, depending on which way you want to look at it. Or maybe even Supreme Yogurt Ninja. But anyways, I decided I'd make a video because it's October, and I actually joined the 4Kids forums back in October of 2005, so it's actually been 5 years since I first started going there. Actually, no, if you count when I went there before the forums, like, because when they had like Ultimate Muscle, like there were some games there. I joined up. It was like some stupid screen name, which I'm not gonna name because it was so retarded. But that was gone. But anyways, when I joined the forums, which is in October of 2005, it's actually when they started doing the access codes. So that's why I joined, because I figured, hey, points. Anyways, so yeah, I joined their 4Kids forums. And it was really cool when I first started going there. It was kind of sad because we actually started with dial-up. But anyways, so yeah, it's been about 5 years since I joined there. And I decided, you know what, hey, I'm just going to go, like, trip down memory lane. And I figure if you were on the 4Kids forum, or if you are right now, because I know a number of people that I'm friends with aren't there anymore. There's a few people, and I'm hoping maybe they'll see this video and find me, which would be really cool. But anyways, I figured, yeah, okay, trip down memory lane. Okay, you know, I've discussed this enough. Anyways, okay, first, a brief history of my screen name. I chose the screen name Yogurt Man because I had recently started working at the Yogurt Mall, which is where I am right now. And it was a bit of a joke. If you've seen Willy Wonka, there's, you know, the Candy Man. The Candy Man can. Well, you know what? The Yogurt Man can too. So it's a pretty simple concept for a screen name, and I think it worked out pretty well. It's pretty good. I actually use it on a few different sites as well. I mostly use it on forums. But anyways, when I first joined, I mostly went to just a few different forums. Like, I didn't actually get into the general discussion area, which was a shame because that's where a lot of the cool people hung out. But I mostly posted in like Shaman King and One Piece forums, and I remember people like Moose, Mr. Rickster, and Canthia, and they were like the coolest people ever. Like, I wanted to be like them, but sadly I wasn't. I wasn't nearly as cool as they were, but I wished I was. But anyways, I remember I did a couple noobish threads like, oh, what are Luffy's attacks, and what kind of devil fruits are there? They were so dumb. But I figure almost everyone does noobish threads at one point or another, and it's like Green Raven said. He wasn't a member of 4Kids forum, but he said, remember, even you were a noob once. And it's true, because we all were. Especially me. You have no idea. But when I first started, I remember there were like, I made a few friends, like Zach, because who wasn't friends with Zach, seriously? But I remember one of my first like friends who I talked to a lot was Keith, and I just remember like I kept going back to the thread. It was like his sister joined, but then she like stopped coming because I guess she had an account before and then she got a new one. But anyways, because I started talking to him a lot, and then after a while I sort of just drifted away because I wasn't really online much. But that was because we had dial-up. But anyways, so yeah, I made like a few different friends, and I knew a few people. Like, one of my most important first posts was actually in the Getting to Know Your Friends thread that Zach posted in a Shaman King forum, and that was actually a really, really cool thread to go to. But anyways, because I did end up like not really going anymore. I can't remember if I stopped doing the access codes or if I just did that and that was it, because I'm pretty sure I got on like once a week for a little while. But anyway, so I pretty much stopped going, and then back in 2007 I started going again because we had high-speed internet, and I met Prince Kira came and posted a thread in Shaman King, and so I'm like, hey, I remember him. So I posted his thread and started talking to him and a couple other people. I saw Missy-Jo, and she invited me to go to the general discussion forum. So I did, and I met so many people. There were so many nice people, and I just like everything from there just like blew out of proportion. I met so many people. everybody there was so nice. It was great. The only problem was, like, there was just a bunch of unnecessary censorship from a bunch of the moderators. Like, some of it was necessary, but some of it just wasn't. It was just like, it was pointless. But you know what? That's life when you're on a kids forum. One of some of the coolest threads I ever saw. Whoops. The toga party. And when I went in there, the first post I said was, "Awesome, a toga party. What do we do besides wearing togas?" And Ruth comes in and is all like, "Hopefully shorts underneath." And I laughed and said, "No, what do we do?" And she realized that. She laughed too. And that was probably one of the best posts ever because it was hilarious. I remember with the Viva Pinata forums, those were really cool because it was kind of like just like a little cult in there. Well, not really cult, but it was mostly just like the people. There were very few people that actually watched the show, but it was mostly just people who just like go crazy and like post a bunch of different random stupid threads. Like, it was like me, Zach, Sparky, I think Bianca was in there a bit. This one other girl was like, I can't remember. It was like Mew Ichigo 92. I'm not sure, but it was really cool. It was like a little clique, I guess. And there were random other people who just like bust up out of nowhere. Like this one time, this person with the screen name Dragonite4 posted the craziest post ever. And I remember I took a screen cap of it, but I don't think I still have it anymore. But it was the craziest thing. Like, she was posting some really weird stuff and probably didn't really know how to use BB code because she had like some open and unclosed tags and whatnot. But you had to see it to believe it. All I'm going to say is jump on board that. And man, you had to see it because someone told me where it was, and I went and hunted it down, and it was so funny when I saw it. If I could possibly get that screen cap back, that would be so awesome. Another cool thread was the Sparky Shrine, because, you know, Princess of Spark, aka Sparky, aka Mimi, she was honestly one of the coolest people. She also had like the third highest post count, somewhere up there, like within the top 5. But yeah, another cool one, which I wasn't really a part of very much, was Evil Pinata Club. And I actually talked to Sparky and Fran about it later. And I think Sparky was the president. I can't remember who the vice president was, and I think Fran was the rice president. And I just thought it was hilarious, because rice president just sounds awesome. You know, because the vice president made the cookies, so the rice president made the rice. And it was just a really fun concept, and I liked it. Another couple cool threads were the restaurants. Like, I think Zach had Wendy's. I don't know who else had the Subway, but it was cool. It was just like the coolest little ideas. Like, you could just make simple but cool concepts. I wish people were more creative about that, or more accepting, because if you were to post something that on Gaia, people were just like, what the hell is wrong with you? People are so critical these days. It's kind of sad. One of the funniest threads was the cutest couples thread. I was never actually in the first or the second, but I came around in the third, and I started participating, and a few people actually voted for me. I think a few people voted for me before I even went in there. I think it was Melissa. But I kind of wanted to win a cutest couples contest, just for the, like, I don't know, ego, I guess. It was cool, I'm not gonna lie. But I think the closest I came to winning was either with Bianca, or Yogurt Woman. I never found out who Yogurt Woman was. They made that like crazy fake account just to get people to vote for me. I don't know who it was. Like, I had the hunch it might be Julia, aka Anime Girl 13, because like the way she typed, but I'm probably wrong. I don't know why she'd do that. That'd be just weird. One of the most amazing people I ever met, she had like 4 or 5 posts, was Babby Dora. It was all caps, screen name. She had, she claimed to be 4 years old, and the way she typed, I believed her, but she had better grammar than most 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds I see online do. No joke. Seriously. Like, it was amazing. And, you know, I could tell she probably had never been corrupted by cell phones or text speak or stuff like that. And, you know, I had a huge respect for her just because of that. I remember the old avatars. I'm not talking about the customizable ones. I'm talking about the ones like that were specific, like, oh yeah, Winx Club, One Piece, Shaman King, and whatnot. I had a Rio avatar for a while, but then when I was able to get a Usopp, I had that for a long time. And then they took away the One Piece avatars because I guess 4Kids lost the right to One Piece, and I was so pissed off. Well, not really pissed off, just really, really sad, because those are some of the coolest avatars, I'm not gonna lie. Anybody remember the 4Kids radio? I can't remember how long that was on there while the forums were there, but it was really cool. I remember there was this one person who made a birthday thread for me, and I kind of feel bad because I didn't even really know the person. I think they might have been on my friend list, one of those random ads, because it's like, oh, can I add you? It's like, okay. But, yeah, it was really, really nice, and I can't remember who it was, I'm sorry. I think Lidka and maybe one other person made a birthday thread, and that was really nice, so thanks you guys, and especially thanks to the person who I don't even know, because that was like really nice. And also, if any of you are still on the 4Kids forums and you want an alternate place to chat where there's considerably less critical moderation, like you don't have to go through censorship before you can have your post posted, you should join Toon Barn, because that's actually where a bunch of the people who on the old 4Kids went, like Susu and stuff. I'm going to put a link to that in the description. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, I'm also going to put like a huge name drop of awesome people on the 4Kids forums, like Dragonrider and other people that I already mentioned. I think that's all there is to say. Yeah. Anyways, keep being awesome, and if you were on 4Kids, or are, feel free to leave a comment saying who you are, or a video response talking about some of your own 4Kids memories. And if you aren't from 4Kids, sorry if you watched that entire thing and didn't understand a bit of it. I'm really sorry. I'll probably put an annotation at the beginning warning you. But yeah, thanks for watching. I think this is really long right now. I'm sorry. Have a great day, everyone. I'll put more stuff in annotations or in the description where I see fit. So yeah, see you around, guys.